Good morning. I just wanted to share something this morning. There's this phrase that came to my mind, positively reckless. I don't know if that's it's definitely an oxymoron. But that phrase came to my mind when I started having second thoughts about coming on here talking about this morning. Lately I have been feeling the spirit of recklessness, but not reckless as in self-harm reckless or harming other people, but just being recklessly free, if that makes sense. Because where I used to be, I worried about, oh, you can't say that, oh, you can't do that, because people go think this, people go think that. I do not care anymore. I posted something on my Instagram last night where I was talking about my deep places, my sad places, and in my caption, I put, it bothers me when I try to research and nobody looks like me with my condition. Very rare. Most of the black women that deal with what I deal with are from the UK. I'm not. So that's not for me. I'm just saying it might be different. So anyways, what I wanted to talk about or just really share very briefly this morning is I believe, I'm just speaking for me, my mental health has affected my ministry. And the reason I know that to be true is because a year ago, when I was in my really dark place, I stopped leading an e-group. And I regret it a lot, but then I also feel like I've been able to get a little stronger since I stopped, because I told the ladies in the group, y'all, I don't feel like here I am strong enough to lead you anymore. I was just in a really bad place. And then a lot of times now I notice that I'm afraid to do anything or to start anything because I know how borderline personality disorder works. You could be up one minute and down the next. You can be really, really wanting to do something. You'll plan it. It'll be on the books. And then the next second, you're like, why did I plan that? Because I have no energy, no spirit to do it anymore. And that's why I feel like, that's why I say my mental health, speaking for myself, my mental health stunts my ministry. There have been times where I'll stop going to church because I'm too depressed. Because I know somebody look at me in the most loving way or pat my shoulder or ask me if I'm all right, I break down. In class, being in seminary, there have been a number of times where students would just, Patricia, you all right? And I break down. And it's just like, I don't know. It's so frustrating because I feel like that is the enemy. I feel like a lot of mental illness can be attributed to the enemy, and the enemy knowing what's in you. So they try to, I listened to a prayer this morning where somebody was talking about the enemy will put a veil over you so you can't see things that you need to see. And I prayed this morning after that prayer that I listened to, I prayed for myself, and I said that God, remove the enemy's veil and put your veil of protection over me so things can stop affecting me. It's like I want to do so much in ministry. Like I wanted to start doing Bible study in my home, and then I was like, but wait, if you sign up for that and people start coming, you can't disinvite them because you're having a bad day. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, I won't do it then because I don't want to disappoint nobody. I don't want to put myself out there. Last year when I was preaching, there were so many Sundays where I was like, I cannot do this today. I'm heavy today and I don't want to get in that pulpit. It's just, people don't understand. There's a heaviness that comes with depression. There's a heaviness that comes with when you deal with things in a mental way, like mental health. And I don't even know where I'm going with it. I'm just saying, I don't know. It was just a share video. I just wanted to share and maybe encourage other people. You know, I'm all about encouragement. If I'm going to deal with it, my whole thing is I might as well be transparent, because it'll help somebody else. At least knowing that they're not alone. You know what I'm saying? But it's so paralyzing. It is so paralyzing. There are so many things I want to do, and it's just like that, those emotional thoughts, because there's something that I've been learning about wise mind versus emotional mind. And like when it comes to the emotional mind, my emotional mind tells me, Trisha, you might as well not even do it, because you go look stupid if you start something and then want to back out. You go look stupid if you go back into trying to do e-group type stuff and then you got to cancel because you too sad. Like, just like... Oh, it is my pleasure to share. It is my pleasure. Good morning, Lolita. But yeah, it's just, I'm mad. And I don't know if I'm mad at the enemy or mad at myself for allowing the enemy to do that to me. Because I feel like a lot of what I've been posting on my YouTube has been raw. It's been transparent. And it's like, when I put it out there, it's like people on YouTube, they don't know me. So it's like, whatever. I'm helping like the outer space people, you know? But after I do it, it's like I feel free. I feel like I've done something good for the world or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't want to talk too long, but again, I don't know why. Maybe this will help somebody. Maybe that's why, like, the Holy Spirit was like, hey, go on, talk and put your business out there this morning. But yeah, mental health is paralyzing. Mental health has the ability to stunt ministry. It has the ability to affect, yes, the enemy definitely does that, because my fear is of looking stupid. My fear is of failing. And that whole thing with borderline personality disorder, you overthink a lot of things. You second guess yourself all the time. Like, I sent an email this morning. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I wish I could take it back, because I keep thinking, like, did I say the right thing? Like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Like, but I'm grateful for the fact that I now know what my condition is. I can start to learn myself and not realize I'm not just emotional. That's just a piece of it. Borderline personality is, your emotions are like a roller coaster. And your emotions are a roller coaster. So it's like, that's why it's, that fear of, oh, if I start this, am I gonna regret it? Or I start it, I'm excited, and then I have that fear of, on the day that it's on the calendar, am I gonna be too sad to want to do it? And then when people invite me to stuff, I'm like, I say yeah, but then it's like, I hope I'm happy that day. It's crazy. But anyways, let me get off here. I said that like 10 minutes ago. I love y'all. And like I've been telling my few little followers on YouTube, thank you guys for following me on this journey. And I hope this has blessed or, and or helped somebody this morning. So be blessed.